Yo, Ethereal, synchronicity, 444. Yes, y'all. Right, gonna do it. Gonna show you a bit of scenery before I kick to it though. Tallest building in Manny as we know it. Hilton Hotel, Beetham Tower. Boom. If you dip back there, you can just see the one to the right there in the middle. Well, I say the middle of the whole scenery. But there, yeah. I used to work with the site that basically, or sorry, the firm that built that. So I used to sit on there occasionally in the morning and have the morning brew, as they say. And to show you another major construction site, this is what's known as the Owen Street project. And anyway, just to show you something that I've been putting on the gram, or a little feature, crane watch. Reasons for crane watch is that everything you see now that's blue space isn't going to be blue space, well, obviously when they've put up their towers and skyscrapers. So that seems to be the element of the moment. Well, speaking to Pluto and Saturn in Capricorn and the obsession with building long-lasting structures. Yeah, that's a nice one. Speaking of long-lasting structures, actually, go the whole hog. How can I do this classically? Boom. Right, now we've got the sun over there, which I can't really block out. Whoop. This here is basically the Roman fort of Castlefield. And this is part of the fort, and back there where the sunlight is, there's a bit more of the fort. And that's been here for about 1700 years. So, probably since about 300 AD or so, give or take. Yeah. We're going for it. Anyway, I am going to give you a little taste of what this astrology thing's all about. So everybody seems to know their sun sign or zodiac sign, which is represented by the sign that basically the sun is in when you're born, one of the 12. What most people do fail to realize though is that we are, all of us, consist of all 12 signs. Oh wow, check this out. I'll only say this, it's got a 4 on it, and if he comes across the camera then that's just him. It says 4 rent. But yeah, ain't nothing coming here since the time I've been here. And then yeah, that pops up with a big 4 on the side. So yeah, 444. Let's have a look at this tower. So as I was saying, basically we consist of all 12 signs, and I'm going to basically give you some information on those signs. It's what everyone seems to know, what everyone's familiar with, what everyone has wanted for a while. I do seem to have a number of subscribers now, so I feel like it warrants me giving y'all a taste of the basic stuff, as I call it. This isn't going to be a comprehensive, in depth. It's just going to be a taste of, you know, if you didn't know anything about your sign past some of the basic traits, I'll just skim over a bit more now. Okay, let me see if this lines up with where I want to sit. Oh yeah, I think it does. I'm going to jump in front of the camera and see if it makes me happy. Yeah, I think that can work. Right, bang. No mincemeat. No messing about. Aries. Aries is basically the first sign of the zodiac, if you consider that it starts at the equinox in spring at the 21st of March on average. This can move slightly by minutes, hours each year, just to let you know, with all of the cusps of the signs. So anyway, yeah, one of them ones. In Aries fashion, I think I clapped it as well. I didn't really want to do that. But no messing about, that's Aries style. Just gets chopped. So the ruling planets, yeah, so I can keep it fair enough relatively. Moon's in Libra and that. did a little small, not like a full list, but what I'll say about each sign. So ruling planets: Mars, pam pam, action, direct, up front, live, fire planet. The mode, so like the operation, how Aries works in, is cardinal. Cardinal means to lead, to initiate, to start things. Yeah, Aries does that like this, like once it done yesterday, has an idea, boom, off it goes. And the element is fire, as I've mentioned probably more than once, because you can't ignore the nature of Aries' fiery nature. I said nature twice there, but you know, shoot me down, don't do that, Aries, because they probably will without you asking. Prime function: to lead and to pioneer, and essentially to be first. Yeah, so that's kind of how Aries is getting down. Taurus, ironically, there's a company back there that's managing the security called Taurus Security. So Taurus season starts around after April 20th, 21st. Planet is Venus. I'm not looking for what they are, because I've only wrote the ones down for Aries just to show you I'm not cheating. It's just that I want to make sure I've not missed them all out, like I said. So the planet is Venus. The mode is fixed, and the element is Earth. And basically with Venus, it's kind of to do with Taurus, it's kind of about the material necessities and commodities of life, security and stability. So yeah, about that bank basically. Taurus is stable. Fixed means that basically it remains the same and consistent throughout. And Earth essentially means that, like I say, where Venus rules another sign, which is Libra, when it's in Taurus, it's more about the tangible things that you can basically touch, feel, and yeah, the senses. There we go, the 5 senses are definitely included. Now what I just had there was somebody basically just walked right round the back of the camera, pretty much about 2 feet away from the shot, like he's looking for something out here, and I've just showed you the view, so that was just out of you know, exopness, call it that. Anyway, in Taurus fashion, I didn't move, just stayed stoic, and yeah, I maintained my ground. He just maintained his quietness, obviously got on with what he was getting on with, and obviously he wasn't excited by Taurus. Sorry Taurus, just yeah, spitting some facts. So what you got back here is the sunlight going down, and the tram's over there, and we're Manchester city centre, Castlefield, Deansgate kind of area, just to give you an idea of why the activity is peaking up around now. So Gemini, bang, 2. Now to keep it fair, yeah, Gemini season is starting around May 21st, and it's going up to about June 21st. The mode is mutable, and the element is air, and the prime function for Gemini really is to think, to communicate, to write, to have ideas, and basically, you know, say stuff. I mean, for all I know, dude over here is a Gemini, because he looks like, man, he's looking to get his ticket and that, and then he starts barking to his people. But that's the Gemini style of things. Like, they ain't gonna wait. You could almost have the Aries, so that's like a Mars Mercury thing. You got to say something and see it, you can say no patience. So me anyway, I'm working with the nature of the conditions of the trains and trams that are going through. So Gemini, like I said, it's a sign of the twins. As I was saying, the element is air, which, as I was talking about, is this communication thing. So we've actually got 2 guys in shorts. You could call them a pair of twins. And they're communicating with each other. Castor and Pollux. But that's a deeper myth Anyway, moving on through past them. Gemini, keep it brief with yours. But your main function is basically to communicate, being the messenger. There you go. Oh, this is messy for the messenger. So, Cancer, what we're saying about you guys, I'm basically going to say that, checking the time here, yeah, functions about home, family, emotional security, stability, past, lineage, heritage, kind of in relation to its opposite sign, Capricorn. And yeah, it's a water sign, so the element for Cancer is water. The mode is cardinal, so you got cardinal again like Aries. And then seasons like from June the 21st roughly to, I want to say, July the 22nd. And the element is water. So to start off with, we had Aries fire, Taurus earth, Gemini air, and Cancer water. Now I'm just going to run around the back of the camera and check the time on this, because I'm real like that. Don't even know how much I would have heard. Okay, I think I can get away with doing 2 more pretty quick, and then yeah, wrap it up there, maybe give you a part 2 to wait for. So Leo, what we saying, Leo? Leo's about having fun, about living it up, about pleasure, about children, about romance, definitely, about gambling, about risk, about life force. Yeah, the sun, which is right there shining on me. And yeah, Leo season, roughly from 23rd of July to about the 23rd of August, the 22nd, 23rd of August. Planet is the sun. Mode is fixed. Element is fire. Now, just to explain these modes anyway, right, you've got cardinal, fixed, and mutable. So you have the initiation of cardinal, the maintenance of fixed, and the flexibility and adaptation of mutable. So these are kind of the functions that the modes serve within astrology. So Leo is actually quite known to be a managerial sign, or it wants to be a leader. It's kind of funny, I find it kind of a cliche that the cardinal sign of the fire crew is Aries, but Leo being the sun, and as I like to say, king of the jungle sometimes, and ruler of, you know, all it oversees, it kind of overtakes Aries for that status. But Aries will not follow necessarily, but it will be a leader itself, whereas Leo will want to definitely kind of manage. And I think that's kind of like a consensus thing with the fixed signs. They want to oversee and manage because that's their natural skill. Anyway, Virgo. It's Virgo season at this current point. First of the month. Alright, let's see how this fits into the edit. I was up to Virgo, yeah. I'm looking at the tape and that. It's cut off. Let me just check how this is looking. Whoop. Sorry, let me fix up for y'all, Virgo. Right, Virgo. I was basically saying, yeah, or as I said for all of these other signs, let me just check out my little list of things that I have to include. So yeah, your season or the timing for Virgo, which is actually currently now, first of the month, busy bone, Virgo. August the 23rd to about September the 23rd, roughly, give or take. Your planet is Mercury, your mode is mutable, and your element is earth. It's not actually on that sheet, I'm just using these factors to speak to you about from the other signs. Can't see that one. Oh, there it comes. I think there's ones below it as well, look. So anyway, Virgo, what does Virgo deal with? Virgo deals with all of the small details. So there we go, the sun's going down behind the cloud, I can see a little bit better now. Ooh. Deals with the very small, minute, you could say perfection, although Libra has qualities of perfection. But Virgo's basically the sixth sign, deals with health, work and service actually, just thinking of that. Routines, habits, and I was talking about Mercury ruling 2 signs, as well as Venus ruling 2 signs. So Mercury is also the ruler of Virgo as well as Gemini. But whereas it's in air with Gemini, it's in earth with Virgo. And this means all of the stuff that Gemini deals with in communication, thoughts, ideas, Virgo is more about putting these things into practical application, essentially, and seeing how things work and perfecting and getting it down to a fine art. So yeah, where you train, where you practice, that can definitely be looked at as Virgo talents or natures. And as I was saying, we have all of these 12 signs within our natal charts, our birth charts. So don't think just because your sun sign is what you know when your birthday is, that you don't have any relation to any of these signs that I've just spoken about. I have to keep reiterating this because people always talk about my sign's better than yours, blah blah blah. It's like, oh, that is such a small and limited understanding of how astrology really plays out. Anyway, for me to have managed to even shot this video and not get, well, I ain't gonna, you know what, I ain't even gonna wash my mouth on myself, as they say, yeah? I still gotta get home, right? Anyway, like, share, subscribe, tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend, leave a comment. Oh, here it comes, I can feel it. Yeah, hit me up on IG, Instagram, Twitter. So what is it on IG? At esync444, and that's it. Twitter at esync444, the astrology link. So that's it. IG's esync_444_astrology, and Twitter is at esync444, the astrology link. Facebook, Ton Rose. Anyway, gonna dip out. Oh, TONNROSE. I'll try and put some timestamps down here for the, what do you call it, signs, the different signs that I put. And I'll be back for part 2 to finish up, to give you Libra through to Pisces. And yeah, like I said, get at me, leave me a message, do your thing. Speak to you soon. Peace.